What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino, and this one goes out to anybody who may be struggling and having a problem um, with people disrespecting them, or what you perceive to be disrespect, what you perceive to be bullying. This is a part that I don't think gets mentioned enough, but the importance of it is real valuable. Whether it's at the job, whether it's at school, whether it's in the neighborhood, wherever you might be. The science of setting the tone. Setting the tone, man, is the key, basically, one of the main keys to really navigating through life. And what does setting the tone mean? It just simply means establishing yourself early on with whoever, whatever, whenever the situation. You are, it starts way in elementary school. You got a bully at school, you got somebody like to pick on everybody, and everybody else seems to be intimidated and afraid of that person. Somebody at some point is going to establish themselves and set the tone with this person. I've seen it all my life. I've seen it over and over and over again, man, where that one chosen person comes along and slaps the hell out of the bully, or later on in life goes off and cusses out the disrespectful supervisor at the job or the manager, somebody who stands up to the dude that's trying to punk everybody in the neighborhood. This is an ongoing thing. This is as old as time itself, and it starts by one person making a decision that you're not gonna do that to me. I'm not gonna be the one that you do like you just did him, like you just did her. I've been watching you, and I've been waiting for you, and I got something for you. You set the tone. Even if we're not talking about something physical, sometimes, man, you get on a particular job, man, and you got that one person that just talks crazy to everybody, or they're rude, they speak down to you, or they lash out and talk to you like you're a child when you're a grown man or you're a grown woman. But you always got that person that's gonna say, "Well, hold on, man. I'm a grown man, and you don't talk to me like that. You're not gonna talk to me like that. Well, I'm a supervisor. I don't care who you are. You ain't gonna talk to me like that." And a lot of times people don't do that because they worry about losing their job. Well, I got bills to pay. I just take it and I just go along. Man, certain things are not worth, your self-respect and letting people just do you any kind of way. Because one thing about it, if you don't set the tone, then what that does, it sets a tone for them in the opposite way, that from now on, this is how they're going to address you. This is how they're going to talk to you. This is how they're going to treat you. So a tone has been set on the other side. You know that old saying that they got? There's a saying that says, "A coward dies 1,000 deaths." Well, the principle in that I'm going to apply to this conversation is that usually when you establish your respect with a person and let them know that you're not the one that's going to be disrespected on any level, typically 99% of the time, you got people who they don't believe that fat meat is greasy till you actually show them, till you really show them. But 99% of the time, you only have to do it once. You only have to let who you are be known one time for the most part. But if you allow people to just slide you all the time, whether it's verbally, God forbid physically, whatever the case, or even people who like to make certain other people the butt of jokes. See, You got different kinds of, you got people that'll bully you physically and all that. You got people who will intimidate you, just with a presence or even verbally. But you also have people that like to embarrass you. They like to crack jokes and make everybody laugh at you. And you just take that and just, you don't defend yourself in that way. But like I said, when you understand this principle that I'm laying out to you, most of the time, all you got to do is make that one big showing. And you ain't got to do it no more. Now you can live comfortably in that space for however long you in that space, because you have to make people know that you're not one of the people that they can play with like that. See, people like that. They scan the room, they analyze, they study, they looking at like, okay, I can do him. I can definitely. He weak. Yeah, he weak. Yeah, he a punk. They try to pick people out, but sometimes they misread certain people. So they might have looked at you and said, oh yeah, I can do him too. But look, it's an old saying that go, hey man, I just look like this. So if I may not look like some intimidating presence that you can just do that to, then you might make the mistake of thinking that you can do that to me. So it's up to me. Now the onus falls on me. The obligation falls on me to correct you by establishing myself and letting you know that today, sir, you selected the wrong person. You made a poor choice. And now I'm going to show you that you made a poor choice. And again, after that, you can kind of coast along. But the fear and the terror that you have to live under when you don't establish yourself early, man, that got to be something. That got to be horrible to just go through phases of your life, necessary phases of your life, like going to work, going to school, walking through the neighborhood, things that you have to do that in a lot of cases you don't want to do anyway. You're like, man, I ain't feel like going to this job. I don't like this job. It's bad enough if you don't like the job, but now the environment is uncomfortable because of some person that's punking you every day. So go on, get it out the way. Win or lose, go ahead and get it out the way. But trust me, more times than not, you will be the winner. Even if you somehow lose in a physical altercation, and even if you lose your job, you'll be the winner because you let people know you got them up off you. And I'm gonna get them off of me. That's all I want to do. Just get off of me. Get off of me. Why me? So set the tone, man. Let people know that your manhood or your womanhood is not something that at any point in life you're willing to compromise. And trust me, you'll be better for it. Instill it in your children early. Let them know early. If you never did it in your life, at the very least, instill it in your children so somebody can break the cycle. All right, man, this your big brother K-Rino. I'll catch y'all later on. Peace.